Kia ora guys, gals and legionnaires. Raikon here coming at you with a quick update video. Now, those of you who are patrons will know that I've kind of announced already that I'm going to be away for a short period of time. I'm flying out to Melbourne this afternoon. I'm going to be away until next week, Tuesday, Wednesday for most of you. So there are going to be a number of things that aren't going to be on the channel. However, during this duration, we are still going to have some extra videos from Bran, and we are also going to have Zealand running throughout as well. We do still have one more episode of Frost, which I haven't released yet, but unfortunately, just with the nature of things, it's very difficult to get ahead when you're creating things on a daily basis. So unfortunately, there are going to be videos that aren't going to be going live during that time, but I hope you can understand, and as you blink, I'll be back before you know it. Now, speaking about this current chapter of Zealand that's coming up, it's actually chapter 7, which, if you think back to season 1, chapter 7 was the final chapter of that season, and it is the same with this one. I didn't actually intend it originally at first, but it worked out so perfectly that yes, it is actually going to be the season finale for season 2. Season 3, we're going to have a little bit of a break in between, but season 3, there are definitely going to be some pretty big changes coming from that, so I think you'll be able to maybe see the direction where things are going as the chapter unfolds, but it is one hell of a chapter, and before the end, well, it'll be interesting to say the least. I'm very tempted to, because for this one there are going to be 4 parts. I'm tempted to release both part 4 and 5 very, very close to each other, maybe one after the other, just to not have you all wait a week to find out what happens. So I think that's what I'm probably going to end up doing with that. More sirens. Hello, sirens. Now that they're gone, the Mojave Express will also be returning this month as well. If you haven't had a chance to check out what the Mojave Express is, the link for that will be up in the top corner. That corner, I got it right this time. Essentially, all the fan art, all the fan-created content is going to be going into the Express, along with other things that are sent to me through the PO box of the Legion. And finally, in other channel news, once I return, I've been working very hard in the background on the newest roleplay that is going to join our roster. Again, those of you on Patreon, I did tease about this in our kind of our monthly end of month statement, but I'll also go to tease it here as well. You've all been incredibly patient with this, and I would have wanted to start this sooner, just the nature of how things are, but we do have a Fallout 4 roleplay coming to the channel, a full-blown cinematic roleplay in the same vein of Logan and Leon, so you have that to look forward to at the end of this month. In addition to that, I'm also going to be looking at starting some others. We'll see how that goes. I really, really, really want to start an Enderall roleplay. I've wanted to for a long time, but in addition to that, I'm also wanting to do Dishonored, so it's tough to pick between the two. I know both will be a hell of a lot of fun. I know that I'm going to do both eventually. It's just whether and how and in what order those are done. Yeah. The final piece of update news is surrounding Rimworld. Those of you who have been watching the Star Wars series will know that that has recently come to an end. Now, I am going to be starting another series again soon, but there might be a little bit of a gap in between it. I'm just trying to get the feel for how long this 19 patch is going to be around, because I did say I wanted to do just a quick game. We might still do that. We'll just see how that goes. It'll just depend how everything else is going forward, because I am trying to add more role plays back in, so they take up a whole heap of time, so trying to juggle that time is going to be interesting to say the least, but you know what, I'm confident we're going to be able to make it work, so stay tuned for news on that. And yeah, I guess final piece of news, for those of you who might be worried about Dusk, don't worry, she is coming back. I've just been on a bit of a Bran binge. You know, whenever you start a new series, especially in Cataclysm, the early game is so exciting, so I've just been going on a bit of a binge with that, but we will be returning to Dusk as well, and she's going in some pretty interesting directions in her own tale as well, so yeah, stay tuned for that one. Well, yeah, that's us. I think that's the update done. I've rambled on for long enough. I will be back. I will return, and so will your regular scheduled broadcasts. Apologies for those that are going to be missing out on their favorite shows while I'm gone, but they are going to be back, and so am I. If you're wanting to follow me while I'm there, you can follow me on Snapchat. I'm going to be doing a few stories while I'm there. I'm not going to be doing any vlogs just because, again, they take up a whole lot of time to edit as well, and I think I just want to kind of break on this one. So yeah, I've been Raikon. You've all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.